Seen it?
It's a very good, awesome film.
I have not.
Came on CD.
You watched it where?
In my film class. I studied filmmaking.
Okay.
It came on television one night.
It's an awesome film, really.
It happened one night.
Watched it this time.
Yeah, and actually doing this, it was kind of funny because I told my dad that I was doing this, and he was like, Jers, right on, that's my favorite movie.
Oh.
So when we went back, we watched
Really
it
is
together.
one of the top movies.
It really is. And he was saying that as well. But, so Miss Wonderly, which is where we got the Miss Extraordinaire, just kind of a funny, funky, fake name, obviously, who actually is Bridget O'Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy. And she comes in, gives this fake old story about her sister getting taken away by this guy, and she needs help. Well, later that evening that she comes in, Archer gets shot and killed. So, so Spade's sleeping, gets a phone call, has to go down to see where Archer gets shot. He then goes to Bridget and says, what the heck, are you really this little something something that you portray to be? She goes, no, I have to tell you I lied. He knew it. And then she told him the true story that she got mixed up with the wrong people. They're looking for the Maltese Falcon. I don't want to give too much information if we're going to watch the movie. Is that okay, Rolly?
That's fine.
Okay. So basically, Spade gets interrogated. He gets blamed for it. He's messing around with somebody's wife. And were you going to say something? No? Okay. And he's messing around with Archer's wife, which is another reason why you can tell that they're not as close as they should be. And he's not too broken up about the fact that his partner just died. They go through, he gets followed by Mr. Joel Ciaro, which I believe, do you agree with this, that he's kind of like the comic relief of the movie?
Well, he is. It's like one of the things, I'm going to go ahead and tell you if you didn't get this. One of the things that's really interesting about this, and this came out later, mostly in the 80s when they started to write more about Maltese Falcon again, is all the bad guys are gay.
Yeah.
You notice that?
Yes.
Gay?
Yes.
They're all homosexual.
Totally.
Gay?
What
is that?
Evil. Well, no, I mean, they were all, it's like, and they were all different degrees of it. I mean, there was the young boy, who was obviously, the old fat man's boy, and the fat man was a different style. Joe Cairo was Joe Cairo was queen. He was a real queen.
He was.
And Humphrey Bogart even calls him a gunsel twice in the movie.
Oh.
Look up the word gunsel.
Gunsel
means
It's an old Yiddish slur.
for a homosexual.
Well, it means fag, queer.
Yeah.
It means something like that. It's a very harsh
I
consummated.
was trying to be PC.
So, I mean, it's actually, he was like made very, very clear that that's what was going on.
Well, and actually, maybe if we have time, I'll show the scene, but there's...
Yeah, you can show the scenes, because I'll see it again, and then we'll get a big kick out of season all together. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, there's a different scene that had nothing to do, but it was the comic relief of when he comes in and he gets knocked out. And he's, oh, look what you did to my shirt.
Has everybody seen Casablanca? Raise your hand if you've seen that. Okay. So maybe we'll show it.
it's such
It's the perfect movie.
I haven't seen it.
It's
Beautiful.
basically the same
Casablanca?
cast.
Yes, it
It's
is.
like
You
they all
have
got
Brenner's
back
favorite
together
movie,
again.
that's all I know.
And
You
not
have
Playboy.
Brenner's favorite movie?
Not Playboy.
Oh, really?
Okay.
So I'm not going to get to the end of the movie because I don't want you guys to... I want you guys to be surprised because it's a really funny movie. It's a good movie. It has good parts in it. The visual style for film noir. It's always stark, white dark lighting contrast. It has low key lighting and dramatic shadows are often elements of film noir. And you have the cigarette smoke and foggy exteriors. For that, we have this. And actually, there's going to be two sections of this film, of this part. Is this right? No, this is right here.
Smoke.
Here we go. This is for the lighting. Something that we heard in the Film Noir documentary is that they have very plain sets. So it's just to showcase basically the actor. So you see a lot of the shadows, a lot of the, you know, the shadows through the light. When the detectives come in, you'll see a lot of the shadowing.
Oh, hello, Tom. Hello, Lieutenant. Come in. Sit down.
I love the way that Hunter Biden cracks through his teeth.
Sit down.
It's hilarious. And just a side note, with Film Noir, there's a lot of quick banter back and forth.
You break the news to Miles' wife, Sam?
Uh-huh.
How'd she take it?
I don't know anything about women.
Since when?
What kind of a gun do you carry? None. I don't like them. Of course, there are some at the office.
Look the way that's staged.
I know.
Say no one puts furniture on
Turn
top.
it up upside down if you want to. I won't.
It's all for the shot.
You got a search
And
warrant.
that way they don't have to do
I
reverse
don't
and
like
they
this.
save
What are you
money on
sucking
it.
around here for? Tell me or get out.
You can't treat us like this, Sam. It ain't right. We got our work to do.
Why were you tailing Thursday? I wasn't. Miles wasn't. But there's every reason we had a client. Who's that client? Sorry, I can't tell you that.
Be reasonable, Sam. Give us a break, will you? How are we going to turn up anything on Miles killing if you don't tell us what you got?
Tom says you were in too much of a hurry to even stop and take a look at your dead partner. And you didn't go to Archer's house to tell his wife. We called your office and the girl there said you told her to do it.
Effie
I'll give
is
you 10
his
minutes to get to the
receptionist.
phone and do your talking to the girl. I'll give you 10 minutes to get to Thursby joint. Gary and Leavenworth, you could do it easily in that time. What's your boyfriend getting at?
So that's another part of what Raleigh was saying with the gay tendencies or gay comments.
Slur.
Slurs, jabs, innuendos. All right, so in camera angles, there are 4 main camera angles, 3 of which are on your handout. The Dutch angle, which is a tilted camera creating a camera angle creating the angle of the horizon, used to portray uneasiness and tension in a character. There's also a low angle, which is a shot filmed from the low, generally knee height, used to control as a control and power. There's a scene in Maltese Falcon right before he goes down to see Archer getting shot, or Archer's body after he had gotten shot, and he is standing up looking down at everyone, kind of showing, kind of a slight way of showing that Spade's still in control, has the power over this entire situation. There's a lot of close-ups, which is generally used between the conversation to show the tension and then the reactions and twisted relationships of the main characters. There's also a lot of over-the-shoulders. There's going to be, I'm going to show you a piece that is between him and Bridget, right after he finds out that Archer got shot. He goes to Bridget's apartment, goes in there, and you can see the quick banter between them going back and forth. You see a lot of him speaking, but her reactions to it, which I thought was pretty cool. So, do dance for it.